As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. Creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. Build the Moomin house. Box 14, part 7. In this video, we'll be completing issue 54 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So, put that aside. In the last video, we started the internal framing for the walls on the second floor. In this video here, we will be finishing the bookcase. You can see my gap, it's gappy there. I might plug that with something, we'll see how it looks when it's finished. So got all our components, so let's just get them out. I left them in the blister because I wasn't going to be using them in the last video. So we've got this panel here that's got the drawer fronts and the drawer backs. They've been pre-painted white. Then we've got 4 drawers, which it's going to be a bit of painting to do, of course. So we have four drawers, and the drawers will go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got our drawer handles, which are here. So we can get rid of this blister. I'm going to keep this as a paint tester. I can put my blisters away. Okay. So we've got everything we need to finish the bookcase. So I'm just going to put the magazine aside. That. Let's begin. The first thing we've got to do is we've got to separate our drawer fronts and backs from their housing. Let's get my scalpel out. Oh, what happened there? Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Let me just open that up and get the blade back without chopping my hands off. Right, okay, so we've got 4 fronts and 4 backs. So there's a little nub that releases them. It's got to cut into that. You hear a click, that's how you know you've got through. I won't use the knife to push them through because I might actually stab through the white paint. I really don't want to do that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm just going to get the I need to get the spruce cutters just to tidy up. Actually no, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll use a bit of I didn't knock the phone, I knocked the cable, which then knocked the phone. Just need to sand. Actually, you know what? I do need to use the spruce cutters to tidy them up. They're a bit too thick for sandpaper. So let's see where it is. Just need to have a look. A little bit of raised area there. Like that. Because they don't come out, they don't always come out cleanly. Some of them are alright. Quite a bit of a raised area there. Okay. So I'm going to start to put them together. I'm going to do them all at the same time. So I'm going to put the backs on first, and then I'm going to put the fronts on. Get my glue, get some cocktail sticks out. Get some, oh yeah, my kitchen paper arrived. I got loads of it. I ordered like a bulk order, because I don't want to keep. It's actually cheaper to do that than buying like 2 rolls of it down in a local shop. So what I need to do is I need to move things out of the way. Like that, so I can just concentrate on doing one. Right. So I'll glue on here and then slot it in place rather than glue inside the drawer. So I'm just going to put these other cocktail sticks aside. Yes, I've got plenty here, which is just in time because I'm going to be doing some painting in this video. Whoops, I'm going to be painting some these drawers. So blob of glue there. Got to be very careful how I hold this. Like that. Blob of glue there. Like that. And one at the end. I seem to don't have enough. Yeah, that's enough. So basically slot it inside like that. And then we just make sure it's flush at the back. So I'm just going to, yeah, it's not fitting perfectly. It seems to be a bit loose, but it's fine. So we've got some glue on the outside there. Okay, get the next one. Like that there. Okay. Oh yeah, and remember to put the white pre-painted section sticking outwards. So we slot that in there like that. Paint's a bit messy, but there we go. I'm going to take some of that off there, it's a bit too much. Just need to loosen it up like that. too much glue on there. I need to take some off. If it'll let me. Oops. Oh dear. So put some glue back on that end. Some glue on that end there. And then across this top section. Remember, white side facing out, like that. Let me just push it. Oops. There, like that. I've got some glue left on here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. So I'll do the two ends. Alright. Yeah, we're going to need more glue. Who'd have thunked it? There we go. Yeah, that's the white side. White side facing out. Oh, I've just done. Yeah, I've just done. I'm quite distracted. I'm quite distracted. Let's forget I did that. I didn't do that. That never happened. I'm not even saying anything. I'm not even saying. I'm just not. I'm a little distracted. But never mind. And it's still really hot, so I know I'm making excuses now, but okay. Script and glue off. There's the white side. There's a lot of glue there. Wow. A lot of glue there. Right, white side out, like that. So we can just give it a wipe and then straighten it the way it's supposed to go, like that. Okay, and then we'll start with these fronts. So I'm going to glue on, because the fronts don't sit in, they sit on top. So I'm just going to remove any glue that I've got left on these sticks. I'm going to need more glue, of course. There we go. So I just need to get the end covered. Like that. Get the first draw front in place. Make sure it's on flush. That's that one. Removing any excess glue off this cocktail stick. there like that. Just keep going. Like that. Got to move quite quickly because it's really hot and the glue is just going to dry out. So I'm going to get this draw front on there, clean up that glue, and then line it up, make sure it's flush. Next one. Let's clean any of the excess. Like that. Leave them to dry to paint the drawers. See if I can find a brush. A better brush. Let's see. I'm running out of brushes a little bit. Well, not really. I'm running out of decent brushes because these are quite bristly. They're not. They're very cheap and nasty, these ones. Yeah, not them. Oh, I've got one there. No, that's been used. Let's see. Check all my brushes. Yeah, I'll probably need to order some more brushes. Just trying to think. That one's quite soft. Just wondering if. No. I'll do this one. It's very small, but I'll do this one. Still got paint from yesterday's video, although I might have to mix up some more. So I'm just basically painting all the areas that are not pre-painted white. Yeah, if I need to mix more paint up, I'll do it off camera. Yeah, this paint's it's not the best. See there? No, I'm gonna have to mix more up. I'm back with new paint. This other paint's quite lumpy. So basically I just want to get the same colour as the pre-painted sections. What I need to do is flip it around So I do every side except the bottom. And the inside. Just create some guardrails. Sit them on the guardrails because I don't want them sitting directly onto the paper, because if there's any paint they will stick. Yeah, I should have done the inside of that other one as well. Let's get the insides painted first. Yeah, so I'll just mix up some white acrylic. So to make sure that hole didn't get covered. And again, the wood is quite porous because it's untreated, so it will need more than one coat. And again, just get the insides covered. Just trying to keep that hole for the draw knob to go through. I don't want to close it. I'm going away next week, but by the time this video comes out, I'll have already been and come back, which is kind of, does mess with my head a little bit. Make that make sense, that by the time this video comes out, I'll actually have been and come back. Oops. There we go, let's put them in there. Let's leave them to dry and come back. I do need to do the inside of that one, actually, if I can, before. I may not be able to, hang on. Okay, so off camera I painted all the sides again with a second coat, so they're all painted, they're all ready now for the brown paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the insides and these, and then that's all I'm going to do, because I need to hold the drawers somewhere. So this is what I need to do. Paint really good. It's a really good colour. Actually, I'll be buying a tin of this again if I need to do like a brown area. But yeah, the coverage is just so great. The colour, the tone of the brown is just the right tone. As you can see, the paint goes on really well. There we go. That's one. It just transforms it. Takes a while to do the construction the undercoat, the primer, the painting of the colour it's to be, the drying time, but it's well worth it, because you end up with something that kind of looks really good. It's got the last one to do. There we go. So leave that to dry for however long it needs to dry, a couple of hours, 6 hours, whatever it needs to take to dry. But I'll be straight back once it's dry. These are dry, so I'm going to paint the bottoms of them. Just take them off the kind of the rails that I've created to dry them on. Yeah, I'm painting it. It covers that line there. You see that line there, where the draw front, I think it's the draw front, meets the inside of the draw. All that disappears, as it should. I don't really need to put them on the rails because they're not going to stick to the paper towel. leave them to dry. Yep, so we get these sides done now. These actually look like chocolate, pieces of chocolate. It's quite interesting. How am I going to hold it? Oh yeah, I can hold it like that. But I will have to put it on these rails because I don't want it to stick to the paper towel. So we'll just get them painted now, like that. So they'll be completely covered. Okay. Once these are dry, I can put the handles on and they're done. Yeah, they look really good now that they've been painted completely chocolate brown. Whoops. I might have to redo that side. We'll see. So that's the side that it drops, so I just need to repaint that. Oh, oh, I can't believe that. Oh dear. It's funny how it bounced on top of the other one. I could have left it there, but I didn't know if it was gonna put paint on that. So yeah, we'll just let them dry. So I brought the bookcase back because we need to put the handles on. These are all dry now. So I need to open up the handles and then, let's see, I need to glue them in place with super glue. Make sure I'm holding it properly so that there, like that. It says they need to be 1 millimeter out, sticking out, should I say, not out. Like that. The drawers are a little bit tacky, but it's fine. So they're nearly dry, so I can just, I'm not really touching them that much by putting the handles in. Yeah, that happened. That's 3. Try this. It might not work. The problem is I don't want it to. Yeah, I don't want it to flick away because I'll never find it. That was a great start. There we go. That's the handles in. Right, so we need to get these drawers in here. I'm not going to close them because, like I say, the paint's not dry properly. But you get the impression there. So that's it, finished. See that? So yeah, I'm not going to keep the drawers in because the paint's not fully dry. But you get the idea. Let me just zoom out. So it stands up. There we go, that's the drawers. And this is what it should look like. And that completes issue 54 of the build. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.